Hi everyone, back to the Evermore YouTube channel. It's Chris back with another Rumour Has It video. We're talking about players linked to the football club this summer transfer window that is going to close in a matter of weeks, really. So the season is upon us with the centre-halves being linked left, right and centre. We're going to try and bring you every single one of them if we can in our stats and chats video, just like we do. You know how we play the game. If that's the kind of thing you like, consider subscribing, smash that button, come and join us. We're over 4,500 subscribers now, so we've reached that milestone. You know what the prize is for 5K. It's the signed Alan Shearer photograph. Smash the button, refer us to your family and friends, get us to 5K, then we'll do an entry video for that. Get your name in the hat and you could win that amazing piece of memorabilia on the back of the Evermore YouTube channel. So why not be in it to win it? Right, let's get stuck in. Who are we talking about now? We're talking about a central defender, and I'm not too sure about this one, if I'm brutally honest with you. So this is the kid we're talking about right here. It's Max Kilman, probably the most action star named centre-half in the league, Max Kilman. You can just imagine him starring in like Die Hard 9, couldn't you, or something like that. But sadly, his defensive unit did die hard last season in the Premier League. I believe they were joint bottom in terms of goals conceded, 33 goals in 38 Premier League games. Not a good sign, to be brutally honest with you. But it doesn't stop Wolves wanting 40 million quid, I think, the value the player at. Apparently, Napoli was sniffing around him for a 30 million pound offer, and I think that was rebuffed by Wolves. The new Spurs manager, Ange Postecoglou, is interested in him as well, but he's worried about his pace. So, you know, what is Max Kilman possibly going to bring to you as a player? I mean, I'll give him his due. You know, he has got a little bit of pace, I think, when he needs to, you know, in terms of picking up those quick 10-yard runs. He's strong. He's decent on the ball as well when the ball does get to him. But unfortunately, it's really hard to judge Max given the fact he's been playing in a really struggling side last season. We are going to look at the stats and compare him next to, you know, the god that is Fabian Schär. You know, and it probably won't look very good for Max Kilman, as you can see. The good thing is he's 26, so he's got a good few years on Fabi there. 41 appearances last season, so that shows his fitness record as well. Not too bad there. Played a lot of minutes. Tackling per 90 minutes. Obviously doesn't offer you the goal threat or assist threat that Fabian Schär does. And Eddie Howe does like his centre-halves to play ball. So Max could just be another Lascelles, really, in all fairness, which I don't think is what we need. Interceptions and tackles, you can see he's not too bad in terms of tackles. As over one tackle a game, but he's not getting close to Schär 1-3-2. Interceptions, he's miles off Schär, so his positional sense maybe needs a bit of work there. Blocks, a lot of blocks, but obviously Wolves were back against the wall all the time. Again, a lot of clearances. Aerials, he's got 2.35 a game that he's winning there, obviously behind on Fabian Schär. True tackles is Mark's favourite stat, true tackles. Have a true tackle in your life, ladies and gentlemen. Don't fake it, be true. 51% passes. He's still passing a decent amount, you know, 56 passes a game and 82% completion. So given the fact he's playing in a pretty wank side, that still isn't too bad. Recoveries 5.88. So you can see their progressive passes as well, 3.44. So he's not, his stats aren't horrific for a player who played in that back four. But when we look at the red, amber and greens, again, it may be a bit harsh on Kilman because he's been playing such a shit side, but straight away, I know your eyes are all going to go to the warning red flag, red stat signs, and sadly, they're all in key areas that you need a defender to excel. You know, his tackles there, he's down at kind of 13%, tackles one, tackles in the midfield third are low, you know, dribblers tackles really low as well. Interceptions is really low. His blocks are really high. His passes aren't too bad. His pass completion is kind of middle of the road as well. His switches are decent, so he can switch the play quite well, to be fair, which is a good skill to have if you want to try and come into an Eddie Howe side. And, you know, his fouls are really high in terms of the statistic. He doesn't give many fouls away. So he has got some elements that he can work on there. But at 26 years old, is he maybe just tipping over the edge of that threshold? You know, we get a player when he's maybe 23 to 26, you can redevelop and grow his game. But at 26, is there too many bad habits crept in to you know, prevent him from becoming a better footballer? I don't know. But for me, it's a big no for Max Kilman. Personally, I just don't think he would add a great deal to the squad. You've got Jamal Lascelles and you've got Paul Dummett, and I don't think they're massively different than Kilman, if I'm brutally honest with you. I mean, you know, Dummett, sadly, can barely pass wind in this side. He drills the ball at people. He's straight out of a Sam Allardyce, Steve Bruce type team is Paul Dummett. I love him bits. He's a Geordie legend and all that, but he cannot play in this passing side. I'm sorry, he just can't. And Lascelles, you know, he looks like he's been a bit better in pre-season in terms of his ball use, but yeah, he's nowhere near the quality of Schär or Botman in that back two. So we definitely need to get another centre half in who can play He's got good positional sense, a little bit of pace. We lack loads of pace at the back. There's loads of other players being linked to the centre half position, but I'm going to keep saying this line all the time. I watch Craig Hope's video. I love Craig Hope's video. It's really good. You know, walking around the mean streets of Gosforth and everything else. But this is what the club have said as well. That they may have to be creative on this last play. Eddie Howe's even been quoted and saying it because of financial fair play. So we'll put ourselves in a bit of a position here where we seriously need centre back cover, quality centre back cover. And we're trying to be creative. I don't know how creative they can be. We've already seen what they're like in the first Amazon documentary video of We Are Newcastle United. We know they can pull it out the bag when they need to, like they did with Anthony Gordon. Let's hope they can do something with the centre half position. Don't even get me started on left back. I think it's one or the other, left back or centre half. I can't see it being both. So yeah, we'll watch this space before the window shuts. But in my opinion, we need 2 more in, 100%. But I think we'll get a centre half in. But we're going to have to start being a little bit more creative there. So that's me done for this Rumour Has It video. If this is the kind of thing you like, as I mentioned at the start, guys, whack that button, come and join us, help us get to 5K, and you could win that Belter Shearer prize. Like the video as well, help the channel grow, and we'll catch you for another Rumour Has It very soon, because there's loads of names being linked over the next week or so. See you later, guys. Cheers, bye.